Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here live from Hampton Roads in Virginia, where your Raleigh Raptors will be taking on the Hampton Road Whalers. And this will be the third meeting between these two teams, where about a month and a half ago, your Raleigh Raptors faced them back at home in Wake Forest and had two consecutive shutouts by Mark Mehienko, with both game scores were 3-0 your Raptors. The Raptors are returning back from Chicago, where they fell short in the semifinals of the Jet Speed division at the CCM World Invite by 200 by 85 organization, which was an outstanding tournament. The boys had an outstanding time, and looking forward to get back into playing hockey just a few days later, which is tonight. I'm going to bring a chair.
I just want to be all glass, no net.
Okay, sorry for the delay on that. We had to change camera angles, as the angle where we were was not the best vantage point, as the net was in the way, the netting around the rink. So here we go, face off. 15 minutes on the boards. Raptors ready to go.
Yeah, not live.
All right, face off is one. Whalers enter the zone. Raptors will clear. No, puck is loose. Saved by Mienko. Raptors still trying to clear. Puck is in the feet. Whalers gain control of the puck. They send it forward, but Pollard gets it. And Pollard gets it to his brother, Dave Pollard. And Pollard shoots. And the puck comes out on the boards. Whalers skating with some speed into the Raptor zone. Defended by Mehienko with the save. Derlin puts on a nice hit. And Pollard will chip that out, and the Raptors will go off for a change. That'll be icing on the Raptors, so the faceoff will come back into the Raptor zone. And Caden Mashad will be in to take the faceoff. And the Whalers win that back to the defenseman. It's in the skates. Machado will be there with support, tries to chip it forward, but it's going to come to the near side boards. Kehoe's skating with it. We'll chip it on the far side, where Derlin's going to put on a hit. Battle for it on the far side boards. And Machado comes up with it. Raptors are able to clear, as Holland is on trying to get there, but the Whalers are able to gain possession, and they'll skate into the Raptor zone. They send it forward to the feet of Mehienko, where he will kick that away. And now the Raptors are going to send that out, and it does come outside the zone. That'll be an offsides on the Whalers, and so we'll get a whistle outside. We'll face off right outside the Raptor zone.
Sorry, everything's running off the right hotspot.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, Carson Bunny in to take the draw. And the Whalers win that back. Weiner trying to get there first. He does. Weiner sends it behind the net. Weiner with his head up. But Whalers are able to gain possession of the puck, and they're going to come through with some speed. We'll send that down, where Nieves is going to get there first. Battle for it right in front. And that puck is going to go to Weinert's stick. Weinert's skating. Tries to get it over to Brem, where Brem tries to stay with him, but Brem's going to come back and go off for a change. Nieves gets the puck. Nieves looking up with his head up, gives it to Idetta. Idetta looking to get it to Bunny, but Bunny was jumping off for a change. Pollard comes on. Pollard gets it to his brother. Reed skating through. Shot by the Raptors. Puck is loose. Raptors will get it to the point. Rinella will send it back down deep where Dave Pollard's going to go get there. Reed has the puck. Reed looking. Reed gets it to Rinella. Rinella will send that forward, trying to get a deflection, but goes right to a Whaler stick. Rinella comes back with it. Rinella looking with his head up, tries to get it to one of his teammates, but it deflects off the Whalers skate. Whalers now have it back, going back defensively. Will skate back into the row zone and try to get it to the center, but Reed is there to intercept the pass. And now Santi Gonzalez will be on the forecheck in the Whalers zone. The Whalers defenseman looks for the a far pass to get outside the zone, and now they skate through center ice. Puck will bounce to the left of Mihenko. Derlin is there to give support, and his brother, Ledger Derlin, will try to be there to support and get that puck out, but the Whalers are able to keep it in. And now Gonzalez has it. Gonzalez gets it to Ledger Derlin. Ledger Derlin coming through with speed. Will skate down the right side, looking for Gonzalez, and the Whalers goalie will cover that up. 11:40 in the first period. This game is still scoreless at 0-0. We'll have a face-off deep in the Whalers zone on the far face-off circle. And Carson Bunny in to take the face-off. Puck is loose. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty. And let's see what the referee calls. And it'll be Jeremiah Holland, I believe. No, it might be Weinert. It'll be Jonah Weinert for, I believe, tripping. And so at 11:33 in the first period, the Raptors are going to go out shorthanded on a penalty kill, and the face-off will come into the Raptors zone. Bunny takes the draw. We'll bring it back. Puck is loose in the feet. And the Whalers will score on a power play and take a 1-0 lead. And so we'll have a face-off at center ice. Caden Mashad in to take the face-off. And the Whalers will win that back. Holland putting pressure on. Kehoe will come back with the puck. He'll send that around to the far side boards where Xander Derlin will get there. And now that puck will come behind Mihienko. Xander Derlin reverses direction, looking for an outlet pass, and the puck will clear the zone. Whalers send that deep in. Kehoe to get it. Will send it around to the far side to Bunny, and Bunny will chip that out. Derlin has a puck. Deeks will send it for and send that deep down. Brim on the forecheck. Puck comes out to Idetta. Idetta will send it to Nieves. Nieves will skate that up and will chip that in. It's going to go off a Whaler stick. Raptors forechecking. Whalers have the puck still deep in the zone. Raptors try to tie it up on the far side boards. Nieves is able to keep that in. And that's going to be a delayed penalty. Or let's see what is the call. No, I'm not sure what the call was, but maybe icing? Not sure. But anyways, face off deep in the Raptor zone. And Burgess will take the face off. Burgess is able to send it forward, but the Whalers are able to, no. Dave Pollard is able to keep it out. Now Brem was skating with some speed. Brem's cutting, tries to get it through. Brem behind the net. Puck is loose at center ice. The Whalers chasing. Whalers will send it deep. It's going to carry him around to the far side. Excuse me, the near side. And Bunny will send that to Pollard. Pollard's looking for a pass to Derlin just ahead of the stick, but Reed is able to get there first. Reed's shot by the Raptors, save by the goalie. Puck is going to come through. Puck is in the feet. Tries to center it to a Raptors player, but goes to a Whalers stick and they chip it down. Rinola tries to deke around the player, but the Whalers are able to steal the puck. Saved by Mihienko off that shot. Dolan looking for Reed just ahead of his stick. And now Pollard's going to get the puck. Pollard with his head up looking for a cross pass to Reed, but that's going to be icing on the Raptors, and so face-off will come back into the Raptors zone. So 8:53 remaining in the first period. Whalers have a 1-0 lead. Face off in the feet. The Raptors will come up with it. Doran will chip that off the board to get it to Weiner. Weiner's able to clear, but the Whalers have the puck, and that puck will go out of play, and we'll have a face-off right outside the zone. Jeremiah Holland in to take the face-off, and the Whalers will win that. Kehoe gets possession of the puck, skating with it, gives it to Rinola. Rinola will give it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez gives it to Weiner. Weiner enters the Whalers zone. Tries to get it to Holland, but defended well by the Whalers, and that puck will be cleared. Derlin has a puck. And that's going to be icing on the Raptors, and so that face-off will come. Puck will come back into the Raptor zone, and we'll have a face-off. Caden Mashad in to take the draw, and the Raptors will win it. Adeta has the puck. Puck goes through center. Puck bouncing around. Whalers are able to keep it in. Whalers looking for a deflection off that shot from the left side. That deflection just misses just by a few inches and goes wide. Battle for it. Goes through the crease onto the far side. Pollard ties him up. Nieves gives support. And now, scramble for it, but Whalers are there. Whalers have the puck at center ice, trying to skate through. Puck deflects and enters the Raptor zone, but Pollard will be back there to get it. Pollard skating. Tries to get it to Burgess. Burgess sends it deep. Burgess still racing for it. Puck goes on to the corner. And that's going to be an interference penalty on Ledger Derlin. And so for the second time tonight, your Raptors will be shorthanded. 7:05 remaining in the first period. Whalers with a 1-0 lead, and the Raptors will be on the penalty kill for 1:30. Face-off will be in the Raptor zone. Carson Bunny in to take the face-off. Rinola back will get it. Pollard gives support. Battle for it on the boards right behind the net. They get it to the point. Point man will send it to the corner, but Rinola will be there to send it up. Rinola trying to buy some time off by tying it up, still keeping the skate in his feet. Rinola doing a good job of battling for it. Now the Whalers come up with the puck. They get it to the defenseman at the point, and shot deflected. And Pollard will come through with it and be able to clear. But that will be an icing, and so that faceoff will come back into the Raptor zone. Okay, Reed in to take the faceoff. Puck is in the feet. Puck is still in the feet. Will come to the point on the right side, and they'll chip it to the defenseman, but it comes out. So the Whalers need to get back onside. They do, and they chip it in. Puck will come behind Mejienko, where Kehoe will be there to get it. Whalers shoot. Shot goes wide. Raptors defending. Reed almost was able to knock that out of the zone. Whalers threatening. And they try to get a pass to the open man, but Holland's racing to it. And Holland will come up with the puck. Holland will send it forward to kill off some more time. 3 seconds remaining on the Raptors penalty kill. And now Ledger Dolan comes out of the box. Puck bounces around to Xander Dolan. Tries to get it to Jonah Weinert, but just too far ahead of him. And so that'll be icing on the Raptors. And the faceoff will come back into the Raptor zone. Mashad to take the faceoff. And Mejienko will make a save from a shot right off the draw. Face off again. Mashad to take the draw, and the Whalers will win that. Puck is in the feet, and now Weinert racing for it. Weinert speeding down the left side. Weinert evades a hit. Shot will be wide right from Mashad. Holland has it. Gonzalez has it. Gonzalez will shoot. And it's deflected down to the left side of the goalie. Weinert comes up with the puck. And the Whalers will ice the puck. And so a face-off will be back in the Whalers zone. .444 remaining in the first period. Still a 1-0 lead for the Whalers. All right, Carson Bunny in to take the faceoff. And that puck will carry him around to the near side. Battle for it along the boards. Raptors and Whalers both battling for it. Shot from the blue line, gloved down by the Whalers goalie. And so we'll have a face-off again. If you're just joining us this evening, we apologize for the delay. We were having some technical difficulties, but we are able to get it going. And so a big thanks to Meg Pollard, who is stepping in for Dave tonight. And Dave, we missed you tonight, and we hope you're having a good time at the dance with your daughter. And so, yeah, big shout out to you, Dave. But yeah, we were able to get the video feed going, and so hopefully all is well for those of you watching back at home. And yeah, so anyways, we'll have a face-off again in the Whaler zone.
Stand there, stand still, and then pass it. So instead of stealing the puck out.
Puck comes to Xander Dolan at the point. Dolan shoots. Puck is loose. Will go to the corner. Whalers come up with it. Holland retrieves it and sends it deep. Whalers still have it, looking for a centering pass. Where Kehoe has it, will give it to Xander Dolan. Dolan give it back to Kehoe. Kehoe will send it up to Burgess, just in front of him. Holland will have the puck. Holland trying to look for some space. He does. Holland coming through the right side. Holland centers it. Puck goes wide at the point. And Kehoe will have to give it to Xander Dolan as the Raptors need to get back on side. And Reed will chip that in as the Raptors go off for a change. Raptors have the puck. Dolan tries to get it to Derlin. Raptors are on side, no icing. Whalers have the puck now in their zone. They try to get it out, and they will skate it out of the zone. But the Raptors are able to retrieve the puck again. Xander Derlin looking with his head up, tries to get it up to Gonzalez. Gonzalez sent it to Mashad. Mashad skating with it, looking for a centering pass. Will come around to the far boards. Derlin sends it behind the net. Derlin shoots. Puck is loose. Behind the net to the right. And now the Whalers are able to come up with it, and they're going to clear it. But that'll be icing on the Whalers. No icing since it went on to Mejienko, and so that'll count as a shot on goal. Whalers are on side, trying to get something set up. Raptors defending. Derlin will be there to try to get a stretch pass, but goes right to a Whalers stick. And Nieves is there to defend. Nieves will just hit that out. Nope. Whalers are able to keep it in. Good block by Nieves. And good job by Weiner racing. Weiner gets it to Brem. Brem will go through. Weiner tries to center it. Puck is loose. Puck will go in the corner. Weiner forechecking. Puck is going to be whipped around to the far side. Adetta will send it forward to Derlin. Weiner has the puck at the point. Weiner with some time. Weiner looking for deflection. Shot goes wide. Good save by the goalie. Minute 16 remaining. Adetta will keep that puck in the point. Adetta will send it, but it gets blocked. And that will be dumped in, and that's going to be icing, though, on the Whalers. And so the faceoff will come back into the Whaler zone. Burgess in to take the face-off. And Holland comes up with it. Holland with some time. Holland has to pass it to Pollard, but they're offsides now. I mean, they have to get back onside as the puck came out of the zone. Holland skating on the right side. Holland shoots, but it goes wide. Whalers able to clear, and now they're going to enter the Raptor zone. The winger skating. Nice hit by Pollard to knock the Whalers player off the puck. Renalo is going to have the puck, gives it to Pollard. Pollard skates with it, gives it to Holland. Holland looking for some space to try to thread, but it's defended by the Whalers, and a nice poke check by Pollard to knock that puck into the corner. 5 seconds remaining in this period. And that'll do it for the first period. And so your Raptors are down by 1 at the end of the first period. And now it's time for Meg's thoughts.
Meg has no thoughts. I feel like it's blurry. Does that look blurry? I can't tell if it's my eyesight.
Yeah.
Looks a little bit blurry. Let me see the feed on YouTube.
I think we lost the YouTube. I think we're losing.
It's actually.
I'm going to go the other end.
Timed out.
Yeah, this goes. I gotta get somewhere where I can yell at you. No, I'll be right here. I'll be back here.
It doesn't appear that the YouTube is working.
No.
So again, we apologize. We are having technical difficulties with the feed as the start of the second period is about to take place and get underway. All right, second period ready to go. And face-offs in the feet, and the Whalers will come up with the face-off. That goes into the Raptors zone. Raptors are able to retrieve the puck, but they need to clear. Reed gives support. We'll send that puck further down. And Mihienko will cover that up as that puck was right in front of him. Whalers making a change, and so will the Raptors. Raptors entering the zone. Gonzalez there to get the puck. Gonzalez looking for some space. Gonzalez will send that deep to Brem. Brem uses his body to shield. Brem still battling for it to center it, but it goes right back. Puck is loose right in front. Gonzalez trying to keep it in. It's going to go to Nieves. Nieves will have to send that to to Bunny. And now the Whalers will send that to their center. Puck is loose in the feet. And the puck goes wide. Raptors trying to clear. And they'll skid it out of the zone. Now, I believe that's Derlin. Derlin with some speed. Shot, oh, that's Bunny. Shot just goes over the net. Good move by Carson Bunny. Weiner has the puck. We'll give it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez gives to Pollard. Good support by Burgess. But the Whalers are able to get that out. Weiner has the puck. Raptors get the stretch pass to Burgess. Burgess will pull up, evade the hit. Holland coming through. Scores! Jonah Weiner from a beautiful pass from Jeremiah Holland. Holland created that play as he's threatened from the left side to draw the goaltender and makes a cross pass where Jonah Weiner was sitting backdoor and able to one-time that in and to tie this game. So 13-11 remaining in the first period. The Raptors get one on the board to make this a tie game. All right, face-off at center ice. Raptors have the puck in their zone. And the pass goes to Weiner. Weiner will give it back to Pollard. Back to Weiner. And now Burgess with some speed. Burgess dekes. Burgess looking to get an angle. Will shoot that. Stick saved by the Whalers goalie. And now the Whalers will come through center ice with some speed, looking to gain space. Toe drag attempt was fanned on. And now it'll enter the Whalers zone, but the Whalers will clear. Pollard back. We'll get the puck and we'll send it. Dangerous play. Pollard battling for it there. Whalers trying to get the puck too as well. Battle for it on the far side boards. The near side boards. Blocked shot by the Raptors, and Holland will chip that out. as Reed is going to try to be there first. Reed chasing. Reed on the back check. Reed still staying with him. Is able to knock the puck loose. And not really sure what the call was. Okay, it's going to be a hold on Caden Mashad. And so the Raptors will be shorthanded for the third time tonight and be on the penalty kill. And so the faceoff will be in the Raptor zone. Alrighty, let's drop the puck. Face-off will result from a shot, and that will go into the left side boards. Whalers trying to get the puck, and trying to get set up at the point. Shot will be deflected. And Mejienko will cover that puck up. Raptors able to kill off 20 seconds of the Whalers power play. And so the minute 10 remaining on the penalty kill. Jeremiah Holland in to take the draw. And that's going to come to the point. Shot gets deflected to the far boards. Puck's going to come around to the near side boards. Whalers are going to try to get set up at the point. They try to keep it in, but the Raptors are able to clear. And now Holland has the puck, trying to get through. No, overskates it. And that's going to be a penalty. Okay, so we have Nieves and a Whalers player on for, I guess, roughing each, and then a hook on a Whalers player. And so it looks like the Raptors should be on the power play. Oh, no, wait. We'll find out in just a second. I don't know. I know Caden's penalty is still going on, but they called a hooking on the Whalers, but then Raptors player and another Whalers player got called for something else. So bear with us, ladies and gentlemen, as the referees sort this out, and we'll be getting going as soon as they're ready. Okay, it's going to be 4-on-4, and the face-off will be in the Whalers zone. And so on the ice, we have Xander Derlin, Carson Bunny, I believe it's Clark Pollard, and Jeremiah Holland. Xander Derlin with the puck. Derlin looking for some time, gives it to Holland. Holland's just going to shoot that. It'll be gloved, blocker save by the goalie. And now the Whalers will send that over to the near side boards. Holland comes up with it. Holland has some time. Holland gives it to Derlin. Derlin shoots, but it goes wide. Holland still with it. Holland looking. Holland still with it. Holland curls. Holland will give it to Derlin. Derlin gives it back to Holland. Holland trying to get it to Pollard. Derlin has it. Holland has it. And the goalie will make a save, and we'll have a whistle. Raptors make a change. It looks like it's 5-on-5 now. Or excuse me, 5-on-4. Raptors are now on the power play for 42 seconds. Burgess will try to win that puck. Puck is in the feet. And the Raptors will get possession of the puck, but they're going to have to come through center ice to get the power play going. Ledger Derlin skating it. We give it to Gonzalez. Gives it back to Derlin. Gives it back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez is going to enter the Whaler zone. Gonzalez with his head up looking for a pass. Gets it to Reed. Reed gives it to Gonzalez. Back to Reed. Reed tries to backhand it, but it's intercepted, and the Whalers are on a break. And the shot will go wide. That looked like from here it was saved by Mihienko. And now Pollard's going to try to get there first. No icing. Pollard trying to battle for it. Puck is in the feet. Derlin has it. Derlin will curl. Derlin will send to Pollard. Pollard's going to get it behind the net. Takes a bump. Puck is behind. And now the Whalers will get possession of the puck and skate it out. Whalers through center ice. Whalers try to look for the winger coming on the right side, but the pass was just in front. And now Reed skating through, trying to get that puck in, and the Raptors do, but the Whalers get possession. Puck is still in the Whalers zone, but they send it out, and it'll go to a Raptor stick. Raptors get it to Holland. Holland's coming through center ice. Holland dekes. Holland coming through the right side. We'll give it back to Reed. Reed's going to send it forward back to Holland. Holland uses body as shield. Holland still with it. Holland dekes. Holland still on it, but it goes to the Whalers winger and the clear. Whalers will send that deep into the Raptor zone, but the Raptors are able to get that out, and it'll enter the Whalers zone. Whalers try to get it to the winger, but it's going to go to the Raptors. Adeta's going to get the puck. Adeta gets it to Bunny. Looks like Bunny's going to try to get there. Bunny gets muscled off. And now the Whalers are going to skate through center ice. And it looks like they're just going to dump that in, or Mejienko's going to bat that down. Pollard's going to be back there. He's going to skate that. Gives it to Adeta. Adeta's going to chip that up. Puck is still in the feet. It's going to go onto the far side boards around the corner. Battle for it in the near side corner. Whalers trying to get it out. The Raptors try to get out, and they do. That'll be icing on the Raptors, and so the faceoff will come back into the Raptor zone. .6:56 remaining in the second period. We have a tie game with one apiece. And the Nieves penalty, as well as the penalty on the Whalers, that has expired, and so both players are out of the box. Face-off's in the feet. And that puck will clear the zone where Gonzalez is looking for space. Gonzalez dekes, but he gets muscled off the puck. Defended well, but Gonzalez has the puck again. Derlin will have that puck, will shoot, but it's going to go wide. Derlin had to wait for Raptors to get back onside, so he sent it back to Kehoe. Kehoe with the puck. Kehoe trying to get it to Derlin, but that's going to be icing on the Raptors, and so the face-off will come back over into the Raptor zone. Face-off in the Whaler zone. And the Whalers will win that. Holland comes up with it, though. Holland looking to make a move. And the net comes off. It looks like everybody's okay. And it looks like the Whalers are going to be shorthanded for a minute 30 as the Whalers defender had to take a penalty to prevent Holland from getting a quality scoring chance. And so at 6:05 remaining in the second period, the Raptors will go on the power play for a minute 30. So on the ice, we have Ryan Reed, Santi Gonzalez, Jeremiah Holland, Park Pollard, and Xander Derlin. Gonzalez in to take the faceoff. Let's see if the Raptors could capitalize on this. We need to get that power play going. Whalers will win that back, and they'll send it up. And Xander Derlin keeps it in. Gives it to Holland. Holland has it. Gives it right back to Holland. Holland looking to quarterback the power play. We'll give it to Pollard. Pollard will give it back to... Xander Derlin has to go back and get the puck as that came out of the zone. Derlin skating. We'll give it to Holland, and Holland's going to come through with some speed. Holland coming down the left side. We'll send it around to Pollard. Pollard will give it to Derlin. Derlin shoots, but didn't get his blade on it very well, and so it goes to a Whaler stick. The Whalers will just dump that in and change, and now Pollard has a puck. Pollard looking to get it to Reed. Reed curling through center ice. We'll give it back to Pollard. And we'll give it to Holland. Holland, nice move, but it goes to a Whaler stick. Pollard back. 23 seconds remaining on the power play. Holland will enter this, send that puck in. Gonzalez on the forecheck. 10 seconds remaining on the power play. Holland will come up with the puck. Tries to get it to Reed. Holland has it. Will shoot. Puck is loose. Gonzalez looking in the center. Bounces off. Bounces off the goalie pad, but the Whalers will ice it. And so we'll have a face-off back in the Whaler zone. Burgess in to take the draw. We'll win it back to Derlin. Shot gets deflected down by, actually that was Rentala. Dave Pollard puts on a nice bump to tie up that puck in the corner, but the Whalers come through with it. Whalers reverse direction. They're trying to get out of the zone, and they do. Whalers coming through with speed. Big collision. Play continues. You heard the crowd roar on that one. And now Burgess trying to find an angle. Burgess still staying with it. Tries to center it to Pollard. Pollard uses his body to try to get there, but another Whalers player comes in. Kehoe has the puck. Will reverse direction and send it forward. And now Ledger Derlin has the puck. Looking. Score! Ledger Derlin beats the goalie 5-hole. Sneaky shot by Ledger Derlin as the goalie was anticipating a pass And Ledger Durlin is able to sneak that puck through the goal line to give the Raptors a 2-1 lead with 3:28 remaining in this game. In this period, second period. Good job, boys. Keep it up. Raptors in to take the draw. Detta will send that to. That was Xander Durlin. Sends that to his brother, and the shot will be saved by the Whalers goalie. Excuse me if I'm getting names mixed up. The camera angle where we're standing, it's a little bit harder to see because we're not at the center of the rink. We're actually more on one side, and so we're doing the best we can. All right, face-off. Raptors will win that clean. Shot will come through. Oh, it hits the post just wide by an inch. All right, Whalers coming through. Puck is loose, and the Raptors will clear. Whalers trying to enter the zone, and they do. Whalers try to center, but it's going to go behind the net. It's going to go to Ledger Durlin, and Durlin will clear that, and the Whalers will gain possession. Shot from a little bit past center ice, but will be saved by Mihienko, and so we'll have a face-off in the Whalers zone. Face-off, and the Whalers will win that. Raptors gain possession. Gonzalez has it. Gonzalez will try to deke. Gonzalez able to get possession again and will just clear. Goes to a Whalers stick. The Whalers looking to try to get through center ice. But that puck will be whistled down for... No, referee says play on. They wave off icing last minute. Reed able to battle for it. Nieves will get that puck and will send it forward. Puck bounces around. Whalers coming through center ice on the left side. Good stick by Burgess to deflect that shot wide. Adetta's going to send that around, and it's going to go to Reed. Reed now skating. Reed will chip it, and the Raptors are going to go make a change. Burgess is going to forecheck, however. Puck in the feet. Comes out of the zone. Rintala will send it. Rintala defending well. He's able to prevent that puck from getting behind him. And Mihienko will glove that down, or cover that up, that is, to get a whistle. Minute 19 remaining in the second period. The Raptors have a 2-1 lead with a goal from Ledger Durlin late in the second period. Okay, face-off in the Whalers zone. Face-off in the Raptor zone. And Carson Bunny will be in to take the face-off. Play continues in the corner. And Weinert will be there to send that puck up. And that'll be offsides on the Whalers, as that their defenseman had to send that in to prevent a breakaway. That defenseman almost lost his balance, but he had to make the smart play of just taking the offsides, or else Weinert would have been all by himself with the puck. But with that, there's a face-off now in the Whalers zone, and we will have Carson Bunny to take the face-off. Let's see if the Raptors could get one more in this before the second period ends. Whalers wrap that around, and it's going to carry him around where Kehoe will get it. Kehoe fans on it. Puck is sent out to the corner. Puck goes behind Mihienko. Puck is in the feet. Raptors are able to defend. Puck goes into the corner. 28 seconds remaining in the second period. Gonzalez trying to get there first. Kehoe will have it. Kehoe reverses direction, gets taken down, no call. And the Raptors will be able to clear as that will just come to center ice. Whalers trying to get one more rush. Puck is in the feet. And the Raptors will just clear that out. And so at the end of the second period, the Raptors were able to get the go-ahead goal. And so we're into the third period. And so after that, Meg, any thoughts?
I feel really good about it.
Same here. You know, you could definitely feel the momentum has shifted a little bit. It was a slow start in the first. And I think it was just more of, you know, we had a long car ride and the boys just had to get their legs going, right?
Yep.
And so the ice is definitely tilted in favor of the Raptors, where the scoring opportunities and it looks like the Raptors just have a split second faster than the Whalers, in terms of getting to pucks. And so let's hope our boys could continue this.
Yeah, keep it going.
All right, both teams are in their team huddles at the respective benches, getting instructions from the coaches, and we'll be underway with the third period in about 30 seconds.
I know. I can hear all the way over there. Yeah, well, I'm allowed to.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
All right, folks, back at home, we're ready to go with the third period. Let's hope the Raptors can get a few more on the board and close this one out. For this is game 1 of 2 this weekend. Game 2 being tomorrow at 10 a.m. All right, both teams are ready to go. Referees are set to go. Here we go. Whalers come up with the puck. Pollard chasing. Pollard will use his body to shield and battle for it. Puck comes the other way. Mejienko looking to make that save, and he does. And the Raptors are able to clear. Referee has his hands up for icing, but will wave it off as that does not go deep enough. And Nieves will step forward to get that puck, and he'll skate with it still. Nieves reverses direction, tries to clear it, but it goes to a Whaler stick. Shot goes wide. The net is off. Which I don't know why the refs allowed the game. They played to continue as the net was significantly off, and the referee right in front of us looked at the net, and it was clearly off, and he just let play continue. So I'm not really sure why that happens, but anyways, they put the net back on, and so we'll have a face-off back in the Raptor zone. All right, Pollard in to take the draw. Whalers win that back to the defenseman. They'll shoot wide. Now Holland trying to get there. Puck will come out. Pollard's going to be there to give some support. Gives it to Nieves. We'll give it to Idetta. Idetta's going to send that up. We'll give it to Reed, but Idetta comes back with it. We'll send it over to Nieves. Nieves sends it up to Holland. And the referees will call that icing. And so we'll have a face-off back in the Raptor zone. Carson Bunny in to take the face off. Puck is in the feet. Puck is still in the feet. Mihienko makes a save from a very close shot in the slot. Derlin has a puck, tries to clear it up the boards to Reed. Whalers starting to put some pressure on. Raptors need to get the puck out. And they do, but it looks like, oh, hey, what's up, man? How are you? Good to see you. But that will not be icing. And the Raptors will send that in to the corner. Battle for it in the corner. Burgess comes up with it. We'll send it back. Weinert has it. We'll send it back. It looks like that is... Kehoe is going to have to defend, and he will. Derlin racing on his horse to get there first. And Derlin tried to get it to Gonzalez, but it looks like that's going to be blown icing. And so faceoff will come back into the Raptors zone. 12-11 remaining in this third period. Raptors with a 2-1 lead. Caden Mashad in to take the draw. Raptors will win that. Battle for it now on the far boards. It'll come out to Whalers defenseman who will send that deep. Pollard battling for it. Puck is in the feet. Mashad gives support. We'll send that up the boards. Brim is able to clear. And now Gonzalez just had a man to beat, but the Whalers defend it well. Oh no, now Brim has it. Brim shoots. It'll be saved. Nice save by the Whalers goalie. And it looks like that's going to be an interference penalty on the Whalers. And so the Raptors will send out the power play unit that will consist of Jeremiah Holland, Xander Derlin, Ryan Reed, Santi Gonzalez, and Park Pollard. That will be your power play one line. And so let's see if the Raptors can capitalize on this and get that power play again. Get that power play goal, I mean. Puck comes out to Xander Derlin. We'll give it to Reed. Xander Derlin has it. We'll give it to Holland. Holland has it low. Holland shoots. And Xander Derlin will, that's Pollard, will be able to get that puck down from going deep. Holland has a puck. Holland skating will go wide right. But it'll be, no, Reed is going to try to get the first to keep it in. And Holland's able to get the puck. Holland. And so the Raptors will take a penalty, and that'll do it for the Raptors power play. And so it'll be 4-on-4. Okay, we're going to have a face-off in the Raptors zone. And so 4-on-4 for 29 seconds. And then after that, the Whalers will go on the power play. Derlin on his horse to try to get there first. And Derlin, with his speed, is able to draw another penalty. And so let's see what the numbers will be. It looks like it's going to be a 4-on-3 as the Whalers are called for interference. And so for about little under 30 seconds, the Raptors will have a 4-on-3. All right, Caden Mashad. This is Caden Mashad in to take the draw. Crucial moment in the game. Pollard will send that to Rinella. Shot. Whalers trying to clear. Holland's going to come back for it. Holland has some space. Holland will curl, give it to Pollard. Pollard will drop that back to Holland. Holland's going to skate. Gives it back to Xander Derlin. Derlin coming in. Give it to Pollard. Pollard gives it back to Holland. Holland back down to. Holland steps forward. Gives it back to Mashad. Mashad sees Derlin. Derlin tries to shoot it one time, but that gets deflected. And the Whalers will clear. Pollard coming through. Pollard coming through with speed. Weiner has the puck. Okay, so Xander Derlin is going to go off for high sticking. And it's just penalty after penalty after penalty in those last several minutes. And so right now, the Raptors, okay, it'll be a 4-on-3 for the Whalers for, I believe, 9 seconds. So the Raptors need to clear. Kehoe has the puck. Kehoe will skate it behind the net, reverse direction. Kehoe is just going to try to tie up time. And now Gonzalez comes out. Saved by Mihienko. Whalers trying to get something set up. Okay, net comes off. And now face off. Okay, so it looks like it's 4-on-4 for 2 seconds, and then the Whalers will go on a power play. Puck in the feet. And now the Raptors clear, and so the Whalers will be on the power play for 56 seconds. Whalers trying to come through, and they try to enter the zone and get set up. Puck in the feet. Puck goes wide. That was close. And now the Raptors are able to get that puck out of the zone, and so the Whalers have to get back on side. 23 seconds remaining. Whalers enter the zone. Mihienko gloves that down. Puck is in the feet.
Oh God, we're all in front of each other's way.
And now the Raptors will be able to clear. Burgess trying to get there first. Referee weighs off icing. 4 seconds remaining in the Raptors penalty. Nice hit by Derlin. And the Raptors are able to clear.
It's loose! It's loose! Hey! 89, kick him out! Whoops, hit him in the back of the head. Why is Nate going? Why is he going? He got hit in the back of the head.
Okay, so that you have dual penalties. And it looks like it will be And it looks like it's going to be 5-on-5. All right. Whalers win the. Reed comes up with the puck and clears. Puck gets deflected to the near corner. Davis takes a hit. Battle for it in the near side boards. Brem comes up to support, gives it to Bunny. Bunny will chip that out and gets it to Reed. Nieves is going to get the puck. We'll send it up to Idetta. Idetta has the puck. We'll curl, and we'll send it up to Reed. We'll clear the zone, and he does. And now Bunny on his horse to try to send that deeper. Ooh, almost. Nice attempt by the Raptors there to try to get an offensive scoring chance. Whalers trying to go wide.
Now. Get in front.
Puck is hit loose. And now Gonzalez skating down. Puck goes wide. Call to shoot. And so at 6:42, it looks like the Raptors will go on the power play as one of the Whalers players is called for tripping. And so the Raptors will send out their power play unit. And again, that'll consist of this time it'll consist of Burgess, Pollard, Holland, Gonzalez, and Reed. All right, Holland in to take the face-off. Holland will give it back to Burgess. And Burgess was offside, so the face-off's going to come outside the zone. Burgess has the puck, gives it to Pollard. Pollard's going to skate it through center ice. Pollard gets taken down, and that is a good call, as that is a trip-in. And so now the Raptors will have a 5-on-3 for a minute 12. So same power play unit as mentioned before: Reed, Burgess, Pollard, Gonzalez, and Holland. And again, this is a big moment in the game, as if the Raptors capitalize on this power play, this 5-on-3, they could gain a 2-goal lead with 6:24 remaining in this contest. Puck will come out to Pollard. Pollard gives it to Reed. Reed gives it back to Pollard. Pollard gives it to Holland. Holland back to Pollard. Reed will shoot that down, deflects, goes wide. Holland comes up with it, battle for it in the corner. Holland still with it, gets it to Pollard. Holland skating with it. Holland looking in the slot. We'll give it back to Pollard. Pollard gives it to Holland. Holland to Pollard. Pollard has time. Pollard shoots, tries to deflect it down. We'll come to the point. Gonzalez has it.
Oh, shit.
Holland still has it. 23 seconds in the 5-on-3.
Rip it out.
And the Whalers are able to clear, and their 3 will go off for a change. 9 seconds remaining in the 5-on-3. Holland skating with speed. And the Whalers are able to deflect that out. Puck is in the feet, and the Whalers will come up with it. And the Raptors, the Whalers will score a shorthanded goal. And so the game is now tied at 4:57 in the third period. Big goal by the Whalers. All right, Raptors at center ice waiting to take the face-off. That was a shorthanded goal by the Whalers. And the Raptors still have a power play, but only for 3 seconds.
Get up there, go get it! We're not on penalty kill, right? Oh, we are. Sort of were.
Weiner will send that deep, and the Raptors will go chase. Puck is at center ice. Whalers coming in. Will go deep. Idetta's racing to get there. We'll chip that up, and it'll come out. And that'll be offsides on the Whalers, and so we'll have a whistle. And we have a face-off right outside the Raptor zone. Caden Mashad in to take the face-off. Rintala will send it deep, but it goes right to Whalers defender. And now the Whalers coming through, trying to look for a cross ice pass. And that doesn't miss by much.
Come on, Dalton! Oh my God! Dalton!
Puck is in the slot. Mashad is able to get that puck out. The Whalers send that back in. Takes a weird bounce off the glass or off the boards. Puck bounces up.
Watch it.
3:30 remaining in this game. Kehoe will get back, skate with it. Derlin looking for a pass to Burgess. Burgess gives it to Reed. Reed gives it to Burgess. Puck is in the feet on the corner. Puck comes out. Kehoe will be there. 3:01 remaining in this game.
Come on, Cole!
And Reed will come down looking. Reed tries to center it to Burgess, but it goes wide. And now Gonzalez, that's Holland. Holland trying to get there.
Who they get? Trip? That wasn't a trip. Come on.
And the referees will call tripping on the Whalers. And so at 2:34 in this game, 2:34 remaining in this game, the Raptors will have another power play. The Raptors need to get this power play going, and hopefully they do to get that go-ahead goal. All right, Caden Mashad in to take the face-off on this power play in the Whalers zone. It'll come back to Xander Derlin. Derlin give it to Reed. Holland shoots, but it goes wide. And now the Whalers threatening. That was close.
Get back!
Whalers have the puck in their own zone, and they'll try to clear. They send it out to Reed. Reed has it. Puck is just right in front.
There you go, Paul. Okay.
Minute 57 remaining. Holland skating. Holland trying to use speed. Will try to cut through. Holland going wide. Holland will drop it back to Derlin. Whalers have the puck, and they will clear. That's going to be icing. And so 29 seconds remaining on this Raptors power play. Carson Bunny in to take the draw. Raptors need to get a few shots on goal. Raptors need a goal. Puck in the feet. Why not? We'll have the puck. Gonzalez has it in the corner. Gonzalez gets it. Shot score! Jonathan Kehoe with the one-time power play goal to give the Raptors a 3-2 lead. It's too bad that we weren't at center ice to get a better view from that, but from where we are, you could see that Kehoe picked the left corner off that one-time pass from Santi Gonzalez. And so huge goal by the Raptors. So now, with a minute 17, the Raptors need to hold on, and you can be certain that the Whalers will pull their goalie at some point. And so what we hope for is another empty net goal to give the Raptors that 2-goal lead. It's a close one.
Fingers crossed.
That was a nice shot by Kehoe.
Oh, that was awesome.
I could totally see Kehoe's mom just like, yeah!
Shout out to Kehoe's mom.
I know, right?
She's jumping up and down somewhere.
I know. All right, so about 30 seconds remaining in this timeout. And if the Whalers get possession, you could look for the goalie to come off so that they get that sixth attacker. And so hopefully what we want is the Raptors to get that puck and put that puck in the net to secure the victory for this game 1 of 2 this weekend.
Go, boys!
All right, face off at center ice, a minute 17 remaining. The Whalers send it deep, but Easton Matala is going to be there. Matala takes a bump, battle for it in the corner. Burgess tying it up. Pollard takes a bump in the corner. Puck in the feet. And Derlin will ice that. And so 35 seconds remaining in this game. We'll have a face-off deep in the Raptor zone at the near front side face-off circle here right in front of us.
Let's go, Whalers!
The Whalers have pulled their netminder, and so there is an empty net. So it's a 6-on-5. Raptors making last-minute changes.
Let's go!
Caden Mashad in to take the face-off.
On net!
Puck will go wide. Puck is at the far boards. Puck is still in the feet. 23 seconds remains. Puck is in the corner. Raptors trying to scramble to get there. And they'll puck. And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Raptors will win this game as that clear goes right into the empty net to give the Raptors a 4-2 lead with 15 seconds remaining. And so that secures their victory for Game 1. Weiner in to take the face-off. Bram will just send that down. 12 seconds remaining. Adet will just chip that forward, and that'll do it. And so your Raleigh Raptors come up big in the final minute and a half of the third period, where Jonathan Kehoe scores the game-winning goal from the blue line on a power play from a pass by Santi Gonzalez to make that 3-2. And then the Raptors, I'm not sure who scored it, but it was an empty net. And it was a good, hard-fought battle by both teams. Good physical play, a lot of penalties in this game, but overall the game was pretty clean and good competitive hockey. So last thoughts, Meg?
I'm just happy we won, so that it wasn't my crappy camera work that jinxed us.
And again,
It's not my fault.
no, never. Again, big shout out to Meg for stepping in for Dave tonight. And Dave, we miss you, and we'll see you in a few days.
Miss another game.
So join us tomorrow morning, Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern for Game 2 of this this 2-game weekend. And again, we apologize for any technical difficulties. But this is Sean and Meg signing off, and have a good night.
See ya. You did fine. It wasn't you. It was you. Went to start recording, yeah.